Namaste. My name is Shalan Hill, and I'm here on a beautiful lake in North Georgia. And it's a beautiful morning, and I'd love to do some yoga with you today. So let's get started. If you'll get your feet at about an inch or two apart at the balls of the feet and get them parallel with each other. And let's lift the toes and find the four corners of the feet grounded to the floor. We want to feel the inner arches lifting as we do that also. And then let's spread the toes wide as you can and press them back to the floor, keeping the action in the feet, keeping the inner arches lifted. And then legs get straight and long, kneecaps pull up to the thighs to find your power and strength in there, and push the backs of the legs down toward the ground. And finding our balance in our pelvis, pubic bone lifts as tailbone pushes down toward the floor. And find your balance between your right and left sides on your pelvis. We don't want to have one side pulled up more than the other, so push them both down toward the floor. Then we pull our belly in toward our spine and lift the spine up tall. Heart stays high, and draw the shoulders down and back. Chin levels with the floor, lengthen the back of the neck, lead up at the very crown of the head. And we're using our strength and power, standing upright with purpose and intention. Yet at the same time, we want to find some ease in the pose. So let's start with our breath. Let's start delving into our breath. Breathing in deeply, in and out through the nose. We want to pull the air deep into the belly. Expand the waistline gently as you inhale. Exhale, draw the waistline into the spine. All the while, we're getting taller and more grounded to the floor. Every breath gives you another opportunity to find the balance in your body, and allow an ease in your breath as well as calming the mind. And then on your next inhale, let's bring the arms out wide and up. Lengthen up. Exhale, wide and down. Inhale, wide and up with your arms. Lift. Exhale, wide and down. Inhale, wide and up. Exhale, wide and down. Keep your right hand to your side. Inhale, left arm up. And bring it at a slight diagonal. So maybe your hand just above your opposite shoulder. And inhale, reach up and really push that left foot strong into the ground. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, you pull that left shoulder back so we don't rotate it forward. We want to keep it back on a good side plane in our body. Get a nice long stretch in the side of our left side. Inhale, lift out long. Exhale, inhale, lift long. Exhale, one more breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, out wide and down, spine up tall. Ground that hand to your side. Inhale the right arm out to the side and up. And then off at a slight diagonal above your opposite shoulder. You pull the right shoulder back gently. And reach out through the shoulder and fingertips. And really ground that right foot to the floor. Inhale, reach long. Exhale. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, want to feel the chest still wide. Inhale, reach long. Exhale. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, and on your inhale, reach out, and exhale, your arm out wide, spine up tall. Draw your shoulders forward, up, back, and down, big shoulder circles. So all through class, continue with your breath, long and slow. Let it be your touchstone. Always coming back to the breath. Okay, relax your shoulders. Keep your right hand into your side. We'll inhale the left arm out in front and at a slight diagonal in front of our body. Then exhale your arm out wide and back, so we're opening the chest. Inhale up in front, exhale wide and back. Inhale out in front, exhale wide and back. Just move with your breath, real smooth, and we're keeping the shoulder reaching out in the whole diameter of the circle that we're creating. Really feeling the stretch in the lats and then the opening in the pecs as we draw the arm back. And then relax that hand down to your side. We'll inhale the right arm out in front at a slight diagonal and then pulling it back. Inhale out in front. Exhale, pull it back. We're at a slight diagonal in front of us and slight diagonal behind us. Inhale up, exhale back. Using the whole shoulder girdle to create this movement. We're opening and strengthening. One more. And drop that arm down to your side. Shoulders forward, up to the ears, back and down. Big shoulder circles again. Okay, from here, we're going to draw our arms back behind us and clasp the hands. So just clasp the hands behind you like this. And we'll keep grounded through our feet, keeping the legs active and strong, pelvis balanced, belly in. Lift the heart high and draw the shoulders back and down. Push the arms straight down behind you and really lift the heart up and push the arms down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, push the arms down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, push the arms down. So we want to keep the tailbone tucked under. We don't want to round too much at the low back. We inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, push the arms down. We're doing a slight back bend, but most of all, we're really opening the chest and the fronts of the shoulders. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, push down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push down. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and let's bring the spine up tall. Release the hands. Shoulders forward, up and back and down. Big shoulder circles again. And then one shoulder at a time to get some movement in the thoracic spine. All right, so step the feet about hip width apart this time, and we're going to bend the knees and just plant your hands to your knees here. We want to let the spine sag in between our arms and shoulders a little bit. And we'll do some deep belly breaths. So we inhale and really fill up the belly and sway the low back. And the exhale, we curl the tailbone under and squeeze the belly in. Inhale, sway and fill the belly. Exhale, squeeze the belly and curl the low back. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, squeeze and curl. Inhale, fill the belly and sway the back. Exhale, squeeze and curl. So it's like a spinal flex for the lumbar, the low back here. Deep diaphragmatic breaths. Get that low back really opened up and filled up with breath and life force. One last inhale, one last exhale, and just come to a neutral position and feel the effects of that on your body. Notice how your low back feels in your hips, maybe even in the upper abdomen. Take a great breath in, great breath out. All right, so spine up long. Let's wiggle the fingers, stretch the hands out really well. So inhale, spread the fingers and palms. Exhale, softly close. Inhale, spread and open. Exhale, close. Inhale, push the arms down as you spread the hands. Exhale, relax. Inhale, push down and wide hands. Exhale, relax. Inhale, really open. Exhale, soften. Inhale, really spread the palms. Exhale, relax. Inhale, really spread the palms. Exhale, relax. Okay, ground the four corners of the feet. Legs are strong, kneecaps pull up. Press the toes back to the floor. Inhale the arms out wide. And exhale, let's bend from the hips and swan dive. Arms out wide. Keep the back flat. And then we want to ground the hands either to the fronts of the shins, the tops of the feet, or to the floor. You can even have blocks, yoga bricks, underneath your hands also. We want our hands grounded to something. Okay, let's inhale, look forward, flatten and straighten the back. And exhale, let it drop down toward your legs, head and heart. Inhale, look forward and straighten and flatten the back. Exhale, drop forward and relax the head. Just hang your spine for a moment, letting it start to open the back line of the body. Let's bend one knee as you straighten the other. Kind of walk the knees out. Breathing deeply. Okay, straighten both legs as much as you can. You can still keep a bend in the knees if you need to. Hands are grounded. Inhale, lengthen the spine toward the top of the head without coming out of your fold. Exhale, relax it down. Now let's lean forward a little bit. Bring more weight into the toes. So that aligns our hips directly up over our ankles in most cases, and creating an activation in the backs of the legs and the hamstrings and the calf muscles. So pull the kneecaps up. Again, inhale, longer spine. Create some space in between the vertebrae. Exhale, relax the head and heart down. Inhale, longer spine. Exhale, relax the head and heart down. Take a full breath in. Long spine. Exhale into your deepest place. And let's bend the knees slightly. Use the strength of your legs as you tuck the chin under, and let's roll the spine up slowly. Use the strength of your legs. Inhaling. Exhaling as your head comes up last. Beautiful blue heron. Okay, so shoulders forward, up, back and down, big shoulder circles. Lovely. Okay, so now we're going to do a slight back bend. Did a forward bend, now we're going to balance out with a back bend. We'll bring the hands to the low back or the hip bones actually, either flat hands or flat fists. You can straighten your wrists out if that feels better. And get our legs really grounded through our four corners. Kneecaps pull up. We'll tuck the tailbone under, pubic bone lifts, belly firm into the spine. And we'll draw our elbows back toward each other. So we're creating opening in the heart and the chest. Inhale, we lift the heart up high. Exhale, pull the elbows back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, pull the elbows. We either tuck the chin in just to find good alignment in the neck, or we can lift the chin up if that's okay for your neck. Another thing is, as we inhale, lift the heart, we can, on our exhales, we push the hips forward if that feels good too, and draw the elbows back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, draw the elbows back. Take a full breath in, lift the heart. Exhale, keeping your legs really strong. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push the hips forward. Take a full breath in, full breath out, and let's bring the spine up tall. And relax the shoulders. Draw them forward, up to the ears, back and down. Big shoulder circles. All right, so come to the front of your mats. Feet are hip width apart. Ground the four corners of your feet. Legs are straight and long, kneecaps pull up. Pelvis balanced, so tailbone tucks under, pubic bone lifts, belly firm to the spine, and lifts the spine up through the top of the head, shoulders down and back. We'll inhale the arms out wide and up, look up to the hands, and exhale, bend from the hips. Keep the back flat, swan dive to a forward bend, grounding the hands to the floor beside your feet or to a set of yoga bricks. Then let's bend the knees and step back with your right foot into a good strong lunge. We want our back foot or back leg to be straight and long, and heel pushes out away from you, kneecap pulls up, and we lift the hamstring up toward the sky without lifting our butt up. Lengthen out the spine to the top of the head and widen the shoulders. Push both feet strong to the ground. Breathe in deep. Dynamic breath for a dynamic pose. Full breath in, full breath out. Full breath in. Exhale, drop that back knee to the ground. Top of the foot to the floor. Inhale the spine long, and exhale, drop the groin down toward the floor into a low lunge here. So now we're opening the front of the right hip, the hip flexors. So it's a passive pose in our hips and legs. We're letting them soften and relax. Our spine is long, our shoulders are squared to the floor. Tuck the chin gently so the back of the neck is long. Inhale, let the spine be longer. Exhale, drop the groin forward, opening the front of the right hip. Good lunge. Lunges are great for the health of our hip flexors, which really affect our low back a lot. So if you have low back problems, we want to do lots of good lunges to keep them open. It also counters the sitting posture we stay in a lot in our computer age. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, soften the hips down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And press the back toe to the ground again. Let's lift that leg up from the floor, and we're going to step our front foot to meet our back foot with our inhale. So we can either come into a flat plank pose, or you can drop your knees and come to a half plank here. Either way, we want a straight line from either the feet to the head or the knees to the head. Breathe in deep so the hips drop forward gently. Tuck the tailbone under, belly firms in, and widen the shoulders. Dynamic breath for a dynamic pose. Very strengthening for our core, our belly, all the abdominal muscles, as well as the glutes and shoulders and arms. Breathe in deeply. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, keep the elbows close into your body. Everybody drop your knees to the ground and lower your heart down to the ground. Keep your elbows close in, keep the belly firm in. And then relax to the floor. So hands under your shoulders. Tuck the chin gently. Tops of the feet to the ground, about hip width apart. Tuck the tailbone. Belly pulls in, and we'll inhale, lift the head, heart, and then engage the arms to lift your spine up as far as feels good. Keeping the front of the hips on the ground. Inhale, lift the heart, shoulders down from the ears. We don't want to collapse in between the shoulders. Keep the shoulders down, spine lifting up into a cobra pose. Tailbone tucks under, keep that low back long. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, widen the shoulders, front of the chest. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, and exhale, lower down slowly. Keep the elbows close into the body. Using your arm strength. Tuck the toes underneath you again. Push up to your hands and knees. In a good tabletop, dig the toes into the ground, and let's inhale into a down dog. Push the chest through the arms. Make a really straight line through the spine. Top of the head drops toward the floor. Belly firms in, and really tip the tailbone up toward the sky. Breathing deeply. We'll walk the knees out again here. Bend one knee as you straighten the other.
Strong breaths for strong pose. Then straighten the legs as much as you can. Lift the heels up high to the sky. And exhale, then ground the heels toward the floor as much as you can with legs straight. Really push back with the shoulders, reaching the spine out through the tailbone. On your exhales, you let the heels drop toward the ground a little more. Kneecaps pull up. We're in strong legs, just like in mountain pose. Breathe in deeply. Keep pushing up toward your apex with legs and arms. Full breath in, full breath out, making straight lines in our body as much as we can. Full breath in, exhale, bend the knees slightly. We're going to step forward with the right foot in between the hands into your strong lunge again. Breathe in deeply. So, back foot, heel pushes down away from you. Kneecap pulls up. Lift the hamstring up toward the ceiling without lifting the butt. Lengthen the spine out through the top of the head, shoulders wide. Breathe in deep. Both feet pushing strong into the ground. Our front knee is directly over our ankle. Full breath in, strong legs. Exhale. Full breath in, strong legs. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. And let's drop that knee to the ground. Top of the foot to the floor. Inhale the spine long and exhale, drop the groin down toward the floor. More a passive stretch in the legs now to open the front of the left hip. Our hip flexors there on that side for our low back health. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, soften the groin forward. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, soften the groin forward. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Back toes to the ground again. Straighten the leg. Get the action in the legs. And we'll inhale, step forward to a forward bend again. Feet together. Hip width apart. Hands grounded to the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine through the top of the head. Exhale, let it draw forward, or even you can pull your spine down forward if that feels good for you now. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, relaxing forward. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, drawing your spine toward your legs if it's comfortable. Legs as straight as they can be. Inhale, long, spine long. Exhale, drop it forward. Okay, so we all want to bend our knees, use the strength of our legs. We either swan dive up or roll up. Inhale, arms out wide and up, or just roll the spine up. Hands back to your heart space. Full breath in, full breath out. Welcoming the sun with that wonderful sun salutation. All right, so let's walk the feet up and down for a moment. Shake the legs and hands out, and arms. Shoulder rolls one at a time. All right, then legs wide on your mat, really wide, a good 4 feet maybe. Feet are parallel with each other. Hands to your hips and tuck the tailbone under. Pubic bone lifts, belly firms to the spine. Lift the spine and heart high as the shoulders drop down. Inhale deeply. Exhale, bend from the hips again into a wide-legged forward bend. Keep the back flat, right at a tabletop. Stop here, 90 degrees from your legs. And I like to push my hands in the crease of my legs and really lengthen out through the top of my head. Then kneecaps pull up on your legs, strong legs, pushing the 4 corners of the feet into the ground, maybe lifting the toes to find the action in the inner arches. And then press the toes back to the floor. Inhale, reach the spine long. Exhale, ground through the legs. Inhale, reach the spine long. Exhale, feel the sits bones widen out behind you. Inhale, long spine. Exhale. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, and now let's ground the hands to the floor or to a set of yoga bricks, right under the shoulders. Inhale, spine long, and we're going to let the heart and head drop forward again. And you can start walking the hands back in between your feet. The fingertips are facing in the same direction as your toes. Drop the heart and head down toward the ground. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, gently pull yourself forward. Kneecaps pull up in the legs. Strong legs still, 4 corners grounded in the feet. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, pull yourself forward gently. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Full breath in, spine long, sits bones widening. Exhale, pull yourself gently forward. Full breath in, full breath out. Let's inhale the spine forward gently, reaching the spine out the top of the head again. Hands directly under your shoulders. Keeping the legs long and straight, we're going to shift the hips off to the right. Just a slight shift of the hips to the right, keeping the legs long. That creates a nice stretch in the inner thigh on our left leg. Inhale deeply. Exhale, we keep the legs long and straight. Don't bend the knees. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Inhale deeply. You're doing great. Keep going. Exhale. Now let's shift the hips back to our center line and then off to the left. Legs stay straight, grounding the feet. Breathe in deeply. Now we have our stretch in the inner thigh on the right side. Inhale. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and shift the hips back to your center line. And we're going to walk the feet slowly in, bending the knees. Walk the feet into about hip width apart into a squat. Okay, you can sit up against a wall if you need to. We want to drop our butt as far down as we can, keeping our feet to the ground, maybe even the heels to the ground. But if that's not comfortable for you, you can still be up like this, okay? Or even up like this is fine. Give yourself the support you need. It's comfortable to sit up against a wall. And let's get the spine long. Get the heart wide, the shoulders wide and down. And if you can bring your hands together and push the elbows into the knees to deepen the stretch, that's okay. Or you can keep your hands to the floor. You do what feels good for you today. Inhale, spine long, lift the heart. Exhale, push the elbows out wide. Breathe in deep. Exhale. What a glorious morning. What a glorious day, whatever time it is for you now. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, tuck the tailbone or push it down toward the floor and push the elbows out. Full breath in and exhale. Now bring your hands to the floor, one behind you, and then just sit down to the ground. Come into a comfortable cross-legged position. You can have both ankles on the floor with the knees wide. You can cross the shins. That closes the knees a little bit, get your stability a little more strong. Or you can bring one foot to the crease of the other leg, or even on top into a half lotus pose. That brings the knees even closer in and gets our foundation even stronger. Spine lifting up tall. Inhale deeply. Exhale, drop the chin down to the chest to stretch the back of the neck. Shoulders down from the ears. Breathing in deep. Keep the heart lifting gently, shoulders down from the ears. Letting the head get heavier and heavier. Roll the head towards your right knee, and then roll forward to your left knee, and just roll back and forth, easy and slow. Keep on breathing. We're stretching out the whole back half of the neck and into the upper shoulders. Bring the head back to your center line. Inhale the head up slowly. Exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Let's drop the hands to the floor beside you or onto a set of blocks. Inhale the spine tall. Let's drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Straight off to the side, shoulders down from the ears. Breathing deeply. Soften your jaw muscles. We want to walk the left fingertips out, long, arm extended long, fingertips touching the ground. Push the left shoulder down even more. And we're pulling the top of the head away from that left shoulder. Breathe in deep. As you're breathing, you're really enjoying this exploration of your body through your breath and your movement. Really appreciating your body and all that it does for you. All right, on your next inhale, let's inhale the head up to center. Drop both hands to the floor. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Both shoulders down. Leaning straight off to the side with the neck. Walk the right fingertips out. Arm long, fingertips touching the ground. Push the right shoulder down, and we're pulling the head, the top of the head, away from the right shoulder. Breathe in deeply. And stretching the sides of the neck and into the upper shoulders and the upper traps. Take a full breath in. Exhale. On your inhale, bring the head up slowly. Drop both hands to the floor and draw the shoulders forward, up, back, and down with your hands to your knees. Relax the shoulders. Inhale the spine up tall, and let's do a controlled shake of the head no. Full range of motion right to left. Breathing. Head back to your center line and do a controlled shake of the head. Yes. Drop the chin and then lift the chin up toward the ceiling. You don't want to drop your head back too far, but have the intention to keep the back of the neck lifting also. Continuing to breathe. And then head back to center and level. Take a great breath in and a great breath out. And have a glorious day. I enjoyed spending this time with you. And thank you for supporting what I love to do. Namaste.